Hello again. I spoke yesterday about a new film being directed by Steve McQueen. He directed a tremendously popular film which was released in 2013 and called 12 Years a Slave. It won many awards for the accuracy of its portrayal of the life of a slave in the United States before the Civil War. The unique selling point of the film was that although there are many books and films written by white people, and showing the life of black people in antebellum America, this was the first film to rely upon a black person's own account of life at that time. Instead of depending upon reading Uncle Tom's Cabin or Gone with the Wind to find out about slavery, we could see what an actual slave had said on the subject. In other words, it was the film's verisimilitude which recommended it to everybody. The problem is that the book upon which the film was based was not written by a black man at all. It was rather the work of a failed white writer called David Wilson. Wilson had written a few books on historical subjects, and these had been flopped. Then, in 1852, the year that Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin was published and became a huge success, Wilson teamed up with a man called Solomon Northup and decided to ghostwrite his autobiography. The book was written by Wilson, and Northup allowed his name to be put on the title page, and it appeared a year after Uncle Tom's Cabin in 1853, and it was a bestseller. The two men split the profits from the book. It's an interesting book, but it is no more the work of a black person than is Gone with the Wind. I give links in the description to this video to both the Wikipedia page about Steve McQueen's film and also to an online edition of 12 Years a Slave. Anybody who wishes for evidence that the book was not actually written by a black person need only turn to the last page of chapter 17, where we find the black slave being described in this way, as a shrewd, cunning Negro, more intelligent than the generality of his race. Does anybody seriously believe that a black man wrote such a sentence? More intelligent than the generality of his race. First, of course, the language is so flowery, and secondly, the implication is that most black people are not very intelligent. Read a page or two of the book and see if you really believe that a semi-literate manual worker wrote that book. Both the book and the film are clever hoaxes, designed to convey the impression that we are seeing what a black person actually said about his life as a slave, when all along it was really just the white person's view, just like Uncle Tom's Cabin and Gone with the Wind.